As much as we love awards season, for some reason, award ceremonies always seem to bring out the shadiness in so many celebrities, and sometimes it's for a good reason. But the Grammys in particular have been riddled with backlash and controversy over the years. What's up, you guys? It's Drew Dorsey here with Clevver News, and it's that time of year again. We are all gearing up for music's biggest night, the Grammys. But the Grammys have become almost synonymous with controversy over the past few years. I mean, over the past couple weeks, the Recording Academy has been making headlines for placing their CEO on a leave of absence due to misconduct allegations less than 2 weeks before this year's Grammy Awards ceremony. But aside from that, many celebs have had their problems with the Grammys and the Recording Academy over the years. And celebs have thrown some major shade at the award show after a variety of misunderstandings and/or disagreements. Starting with Ariana Grande, who famously didn't attend the Grammys last year. We all remember that though she won her first ever Grammy for Pop Vocal Album, she wasn't actually in attendance to receive it. Apparently, she had beef with the event's executive producer, Ken Ehrlich, last year. He reportedly refused to allow her to perform Seven Rings, which was her biggest hit single. Ariana tweeted out a response to Ken saying that it was too late for her to pull something together. She wrote, quote, "I've kept my mouth shut, but now you're lying about me. I can pull together a performance overnight, and you know that, Ken. It was when my creativity and self-expression was stifled by you that I decided not to attend. I hope the show is exactly what you want it to be and more." And instead of attending, Ari shared these iconic pictures of her all dressed up. She ended up writing, quote, "It's me, your tiny, highly emotional, Italian, and now Grammy Award winning friend. I'm super tarnished, LOL, but super grateful. Thank you for everything." But apparently Ari has cleared things up with the Grammys because she will be performing this Sunday. She shared the news on her IG, writing, quote, "See you January 26th. Oh, and she's nominated 5 times, so it's likely she'll be taking home another award. Another celeb who has outwardly thrown shade at the Grammys is Drake. Drake was among many rappers who have refused to perform in recent years, and after recent snubs, Kendrick Lamar and Childish Gambino both refused to play the 61st Grammys. And Drake, who was nominated in major categories and has been historically snubbed by the Grammys, also refused to play. Drake opened up about his issues with the Grammys on Apple's Beats One Radio. He said, quote, "Even though Hotline Bling is not a rap song, it's the only category they can manage to fit me in is a rap category. Maybe because I've rapped in the past or because I'm black, I can't figure out why. I won 2 awards last night, but I don't even want them because it just feels weird for some reason." But the Grammys can dish shade just as much as they can take it. One both awkward and shady moment was at the 2014 Grammys when Taylor Swift and everyone around her thought she won an award with Red, but she most definitely did not.
Random access memory.
Hold on, can we see that again, closer to Taylor and her family?
"Oh, you got this. You're gonna win. You're gonna win." And I wish they wouldn't do that because you don't know if you're gonna win.
And fans still aren't over that moment. One person recently tweeted saying, quote, "Poor baby, she was robbed." And they went on to say, quote, "Red was and is a masterpiece. Ram was good at the time, but it won't go down in history." Another celeb who has been either intentionally or unintentionally shaded by the Grammys is Adele. She's experienced sound issues during her performances on multiple occasions. Coincidence? Maybe. Shade? Also maybe. At the 2016 Grammys, Adele dealt with sound issues as the piano mics had fallen into the piano during her performance of All I Ask. Adele talked to Ellen about the mishap.
I heard it straight away, and I wanted to turn. I knew what it was because in rehearsal on the Saturday, they were like, "We're going to double mic the piano just in case one of them doesn't work." And I knew where the mic was, and I wanted to turn around and lift it up, but I froze.
Adele also went on to say, quote, "Next time I have any sound issues, I'm gonna stop. Sorry, that's not working for me. If we have time to do it again, let's do it." And that she did. Then the following year at the 2017 Grammys, during her tribute to the late George Michael, Adele stopped mid-performance due to more audio issues.
I know it's live TV, I'm sorry. I can't do it again like last year. I'm sorry for swearing and I'm sorry for starting again. Can we please start it again? I'm sorry, I can't mess this up for him.
But Adele shaded the Grammys right back. That same year, during her Album of the Year speech, she spoke directly to Beyoncé, telling her how much of an inspiration she is. And during her tearful Album of the Year speech, Adele called B, quote, "the artist of my life," and said the award should have gone to Lemonade. Adele even went on to explain it later in her post-show interview.
The reason I felt the need to say something was my Album of the Year is Lemonade. She is my icon of my whole life.
So clearly celebs aren't always agreeing with what the Academy is deciding, and it's their choice whether or not they want to be there. Either way, we'll be watching this Sunday and keeping a close eye out for any possible shade, either from the Grammys or from the celebs themselves. You know you can count on us to catch it all. But I want to know what you think about all of this. Do you think anyone notable will be missing from the Grammys this year due to controversy? And who else has shaded award shows in the past? Let me know down in the comment section below. After that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss any of our news stories. Then click right over here for even more entertainment news. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Drew Dorsey, and I'll see you next time.